Football transfer news explosion. From Marcus Rashford's Barcelona loan causing unexpected headaches for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, to shocking reports of a rift between Gavi and Fermin Lopez at Barcelona, the transfer market is hotter than ever. We've also got updates on Rangers closing in on Nobel Mendy, and Barcelona's sporting director Deco plotting one final under-23 signing after Iñigo Martínez's departure. Stay tuned as we break down the biggest football headlines you need to know right now. Marcus Rashford told Barcelona transfer created huge problem for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The latest Manchester United transfer news as Marcus Rashford continues life on loan with Barcelona. Besiktas president Serdal Adali revealed that manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been unable to sign new players partly because of false reports linking the club to Manchester United's Marcus Rashford. Rashford, who spent the latter half of last season on loan at Aston Villa, expressed his desire to leave Manchester United upon returning. Rumors started swirling about possible moves, with Besiktas surprisingly mentioned as a potential destination. However, early reports from Manchester Evening News confirmed Rashford ruled out a transfer to Turkey. Despite Solskjaer's interest in reuniting with Rashford, Besiktas simply can't afford his wage demands, which are believed to be around £12 million per year. During a recent press conference where Besiktas declared interest in Jadon Sancho, Adali urged the media to stop spreading misleading rumors about players they have no plans to sign. He stressed that such false stories are causing problems for the club's genuine transfer targets. This news is affecting the players we are interested in. There's the Rashford era, for example. I knew he would go to Barcelona. What happened? The player finally went to Barcelona. After this news broke, the players we were trying to sign are saying, if you can get Rashford, that means the club has plenty of money, and they're increasing their demands. I urge you to be careful about false player news. We won't be signing a left-back, just for the sake of signing a left-back. Besiktas' interests are far more important than any criticism we might receive. We said we needed 3 more transfer windows. We're in the middle of our first transfer window. Here at the Manchester Evening News, we are dedicated to bringing you the best Manchester United coverage and analysis. Nobel Mendy set for Barcelona medical in last twist before Rangers transfer. Gavi and Fermin Lopez at war at Barcelona? Rumors are growing about a rift. Barcelona stars Gavi and Fermin Lopez have always been close friends, but speculation is growing that a rift between the pair has led to a breakdown in their relationship. It all started with a cryptic message on Instagram from Lopez. The Barca star posted the following on social media and then swiftly deleted it last week. Evil people never win, nor do those who look the other way, nor those who make betrayal their way of life and cowardice their flag. It's only a matter of time. Many people assumed it was directed at Marc-Andre ter Stegen, but it seemed unlikely Lopez would put out such a public message aimed at his captain. However, the Spanish press now thinks it was actually all about Gavi. A recent report in the Corriere dello Sport has claimed a rift between the pair has started as their 2 girlfriends really don't get along. A new piece from Diario Sport expands a bit further and says there was a heated discussion between the 2 players recently that ended up with them having to be pulled apart. Gavi is then alleged to have gone straight to the top and asked Barcelona to sell Lopez, for the good of the squad. A very strong accusation indeed. Lopez apparently heard about what happened and responded with the above message on Instagram. It's difficult to know how much truth there is to the reports, but no doubt at all that speculation is increasing about there being a real problem between the 2 players. Not good. Rangers are finally closing in on the signing of Real Betis defender Nobel Mendy this summer. Nobel Mendy has impressed with Betis B team and now looks ready for first-team football, something Russell Martin is keen to offer after a drawn-out pursuit. Martin has been far from satisfied with his defense this season, especially after new signing Nasser Giga was sent off in the recent draw against Dundee. Rangers' interest in Mendy has taken another turn, with fans eagerly awaiting official confirmation before some crucial upcoming fixtures. A deal has been agreed between Rangers and Real Betis, and the 20-year-old will now have his medical in Barcelona. With the Rangers squad currently in the Czech Republic preparing for their clash against Viktoria Plzeň, questions have been raised about whether his medical would take place in Glasgow. It has now been reported by Sasha Tavaliri on X that Mendy's medical test will finally take place in Barcelona and not in Scotland on Wednesday, August 13th. And Mendy made 2 appearances in La Liga last season for Betis. He also has 2 UEFA Europa Conference League appearances to his name. Yet to earn a cap for the Senegal national team. The Gers will reportedly pay £2.5 million with a 20% clause on any profit from a future sale. The move makes sense given that Martin's side are in no rush to get the Senegal star up and running, with their next training session expected to be later this week. How do John Souttar and Mendy compare? Given Mendy's imminent arrival, it remains to be seen what that means for John Souttar's future. The Scotsman is a lot slower and struggles with the ball at his feet compared to his defensive counterpart, but he equally adds more physicality. Martin looks to be putting his own stamp on the team this summer, and so far it hasn't prevailed, but losing Souttar could possibly be damaging. The inexperience of Giga has so far been on display for all to see, and should Martin thrust Mendy straight into the starting lineup, the same mistakes could crop up. This project will take time, but you rarely get that in Govan. Sign up for the Ibrox News WhatsApp channel and turn on notifications to have all the latest breaking Rangers news sent straight to your phone. Deco has planned to try and make one more summer signing for Barcelona after Iñigo Martínez exit. The club are looking at defensive options. Barcelona are currently battling against the clock to register new signings Joan Garcia, Marcus Rashford and Rooney Bargi in time for the start of the season, but reportedly aren't ruling out making one more signing. An update from Diario Sport says that Deco has a plan to try and add another defender to the squad following Iñigo Martínez's exit. Barca have already been offered several top-level players, but have ruled those out due to cost and registration issues. Instead, the Catalans are now on the hunt for an under-23 player with bags of potential who could potentially come in and play for the club in 2025-26. The age is important, as Deco's plan is to register the player with Barca Athletic and hand them a role somewhere between the reserve side and the first team. The report claims that several names are being studied at the moment and that Deco will liaise with Hansi Flick if any realistic targets appear. Sports say any more signings likely won't happen until the final days of the window, with Barca currently busy trying to secure first-team registrations in time for the start of the new season on Saturday. That's all for today's transfer and football news roundup. From Rashford's impact off the pitch to Barcelona's dressing room drama, Rangers' defensive rebuild, and Deco's final transfer plan, it's clear the summer window still has plenty of twists left. Which story caught you most by surprise? Let us know in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe so you never miss the latest football updates.